Welcome to TechBrothers with Amin. In this video, we are going to learn how to add trigger to the data pipeline in Microsoft Fabric on the events such as OneLake events. Now let's go ahead and take a look. Here I have this files sitting in my lake house, and the lake house name is a TechBrothers Lake House. So think about a scenario where if I would like to upload a file with the customer name or delete a file from customer name, then I would like to trigger some pipeline. So those kind of things that you will be doing with the OneLake event triggers. Now what's going to happen, you're going to go to the workspace here, then here's my sales workspace, and then we are going to go to the pipeline folder and create one new pipeline. And we will name this one PL trigger, and then I'm not going to put a lot of activities here because goal is to trigger this pipeline by using a creating file or deleting file. So that's the part of demonstration what we would like to do. So here we are going to go ahead and use the wait activity, and then once the wait activity is there, what we will do, we'll go add trigger here. And here in the source, then you will select events, and in the events you will be selecting OneLake events. So let's read about OneLake events. Events are produced by actions on files and folders in OneLake, such as file creation, deleted, or a rename. So those kind of events will be captured, and then it will trigger your pipeline. So we are going to select OneLake events here, and there are 6 of them. You can see file created, file deleted, file renamed, folder created, folder deleted, and renamed. Let's clear all of them and only select file deleted. So in this case, once a file will be deleted from a specific lake house, then we will be running our pipeline. You can also select other if that's you want to do, such as file creation and all those, or file rename, or folder created and everything. So in my case, I'm just going to go with the demo of file deleted. Now once it's there, you can view selected event type schemas, and then click right there, and it tells you like source, subject, time, and other information will be there. So you can see from there what you can use. So there is URL, blob URL, and all that. We'll be using blob URL in this filter as well. So go back to configuration here and add OneLake. So I'm going to use the TechBrothers Lake House here, and then select and hit enter. Now it is showing us tables and files. In my case, I'm going to expand this one, and I'm interested into the raw folder. Raw folder has some files which are customer and sales files. I'm going to hit add, and then I'm going to apply a filter here. You can leave the filter as is because we are just checking a file deleted, but if we are specific to the file, such as customer file or sales file, then we'll use this one. So in this case, I'm going to go right here and use the data blob URL. So in this case, I'm saying that, hey, guess what, a string contains and what customer. So if the file I'm deleting has a customer in it, then it's going to trigger my pipeline. Then I'm going to hit next, and you can review here. So it says event types, fabric, OneLake dot file deleted. So and then you have event source, that's in the raw folder, and then this is what's going to be checked. So it's if your blob URL string contains the customer keyword in it. So hit save, and now we are going to go ahead and create a new item here. So this is going to create the activator, and I'm going to call that my file trigger activator. Okay, so let's hit create, and now it should be created pretty soon. Okay, our alert is created, and the alert was successfully created in the my file trigger activator. The alert will be take action when the condition you set is met. You can open the activator to view the events. So here is our file location, and then you have source, and then you have event type, condition, and action. Let's open it and take a look here. So you can see that this is our TechBrothers Lake House, and then you have events, and then you have alerts on it. So let's take a look here. So there is a live feed, and you have analytics, then you have manage source, and you can take a look from there. You have Lake House, you have file deleted, then your filter is a customer, and this is a folder, so it gives you some information. You can go to the Lakehouse alerts here, and in the alert you can see that on the event, this is where it is going to monitor the event on TechBrother Lakehouse. Then it's a condition, so on every value, that means whenever you are deleting that file that we have selected here, and here once it is going to find that if the file is deleted with the name having customer in it, then it's going to trigger this PL trigger pipeline, and you can see right that that's the action. We can also test this here, if you would like, but in our case I'm not really going to test right here. I want to go ahead and drop the file. So once I delete the file here, what's going to happen, then we will be able to trigger that our pipeline. So here's our TechBrother Lakehouse, and this is a raw folder, so I can go ahead and this one has customer name in it, and I'm going to delete this file. So if I will delete this file, and we go back to our activator here and take a look and what's going to happen. So I can just close this one and go back here and go to analytics here, and now you can see that there is one event available. Let's just select maybe last 5 minutes, and so we can see right there. So this event had happened right here, so you can see the more detail. Let me change to 15 minutes, and now if you go back here in the alerts, you're gonna see some more information. So if I hover my mouse here, and you can see that as well. So here's the more details. You can take a look, you can scroll on the side, and you can see that this is the subject. So this was under the raw folder, so you can see the file we have deleted, and then you see the type is right here, and then it tells you more connection document ID and whatnot. So you have like different information available. So who has action type, action last action modified by, and then you have email as well, and then you have the system.rule last modified date as well. So there is a ton of information that will be very helpful. So also you can click on these different tabs here, and they will also provide you some information. So right here, if you are on the live feed and you will hover your mouse right here, you are going to see the same information that I showed you in the table. You have some information here. Let me scroll on this side, and you see that we have time, we have source, and we have a blobs, URL and everything. Now let's go back to monitoring here, and we are expecting our pipeline to be executed. And now if I refresh, we should have our pipeline executed. If you notice right there, the PL trigger pipeline, so maybe it was not saved, so let's save it. Okay, so if I go back to monitor here and refresh it, I have experimented this one, and it does a little time to trigger those pipelines. So what's going to happen, I'm going to go ahead and actually delete one more file. So let's say in this case we are going to go ahead and delete this customer data euro file. So if I will delete, and then we are expecting this pipeline to run now. So if we go to the right here and see if the event had happened, so we are gonna just click right there on the events. Okay, we see the second event right here. So deleted, the Europe file is deleted, and then we should be fine. Now I'm expecting the pipeline to run. So that as I told you, this can take time, and depending on, I don't know how exactly Microsoft handle under the hood once the event is created, and it can take some time. I was doing some experiments with the other events, and sometimes I see like 10-minute delay, so while the pipeline run. So no, I have no idea how long it's going to take for this one. But our setting and everything looks fine, because you see that we have the events here, they are captured, and then we have action, that means run the PL trigger pipeline right here, and we could have test from here, but we don't want it to test. So we are going to just go ahead and wait here till our pipeline get executed. I have been waiting for the trigger दोबारा से बोलता हूँ. I have been waiting if those file events will kick the pipeline, but they did not. So later on I just deleted another file, and now I can see that there is a pipeline is going to run. So let me refresh now, and you can see that the PL trigger is completed, and this happened just right away. So when I deleted the file from this folder right here from the files and raw, that this happened right away. And I'm gonna go ahead and delete one more file here and see what will happen now. So in this case, if the file is deleted right away, and now if we go back to the trigger right here, sorry, events here, and then check the events from last 30 minutes, and you can see right there we are going to have events capture. See right there, I did not make any changes, so it's file deleted, and this is a file has customer, so we deleted those customer files earlier. You have seen that, but that did not trigger the pipeline. Now if I go back here to the monitor, we just deleted another file, and you can see that by deleting just file right away, it is now triggering the pipeline. So I have no idea what happened before, because there were two files I deleted, they did not trigger the pipeline, but now after 3 hours when I'm trying again, it is just working fine. So I have seen this type of behavior where you will delete the file or create the file or upload the file, and then you have to wait for maybe sometime 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and here now in the evening it is just working fine. So let's go back here and we go to analytics here, and if we take a look for let's say if I take a look on 4 hours, you see right here I deleted one file here, another one here, but nothing happened in that case. So if I will go back to monitor and I will search for a PL trigger, PL underscore trigger, you see that there are only 2 triggers happened, and that just happened now. So there is no these are events are there, file drop events are there, but that did not kick the pipeline. So I have no idea what's going on here. Anyways, we can go ahead and delete one more here, and if we delete, I'm hoping this will also work fine, because now it is just very quick actually. So in this case, if we will simply go ahead and take a look on 15 minutes, so you can see that 1, 2 files, third file is right here, and if we go to the monitor again and refresh, you can see that it's just working fine. So maybe during the day there was some issue going on between these events and getting to the pipelines, but now it's later in the evening, it's just fine. So I hope this video is helpful, but you got the idea how exactly you will be creating OneLake events and then triggering your pipeline. I thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video.